Oh no, this looks awkward.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever wondered why it's so easy to tap or swipe your card rather than hand over cash? You're not alone. In today's world of convenience, we swipe or tap our card for almost anything. But is it really the best way to manage our money?
You do not emotionally pay attention with borrowed money like you do when it's your freaking money. Because that cash is like real money.
Hello, my name is Ezekiel.
And my name is Kike.
And we are the
Adeleyes.
Welcome to Money CPR, where we teach you strategies and tips on how to win with money. Guys, before we move into today's video, I'd like to tell you guys to please subscribe to this channel. We want to thank those who have subscribed to this channel since we've started this journey. I want to say a big thank you to you. But if you're watching this right now, that means you've been getting one or two things from our videos. So please, I'd like you to go down there and click the subscribe button, and we really appreciate you. Guys, in today's video, we are diving into teaching you all, making you to understand things about spending cash or swiping or tapping your card. So let's dive right into it. Most of us don't think twice about pulling out, our credit card or our debit card or phone for purchases. It's fast and easy, and you don't even feel a pinch when you're doing this, guys. But have you ever noticed how it feels when you spend cash,
Yeah, actually, there's something about, physically handing over money that makes you think twice about that purchase.
Actually, science backs it up. According to studies and financial experts like Dave Ramsey, how we pay affects our spending habits and overall our financial health. It's really affected. So let's look at 5 comparisons between spending cash and tapping card with some life experience to show you the impact of this.
Number 1, the pain of paying. Spending cash makes purchases feel more real because of something psychologists call the pain of paying. When you pay with cash, you physically see the money leaving your hands. It's painful. You feel the loss, which makes you think harder about that particular purchase. Do I really need this, or can I let it go? On the other hand, tapping a card doesn't really make you feel that emotional connection until you actually get your credit card bill. For example, when I take $100, in cash to the grocery store, I am more conscious of how much I spend and what items I'm actually putting in my cart. I tend to stay within my budget of $100 because that's the amount that I have in cash. But when I have a credit card or a debit card, I tend to spend extra, and then I start buying things that are not even on my list to start with. Research shows that, cash spenders tend to spend 12 to 18% less than those who tap their cards. So it's all about the mental connection with your money.
Actually, it happens to me several times. When I go to the store with the money, with cash, I spend whatever I have. Most of the time, that's why most of the time when I go to the store, I don't go with my credit card or with my debit card. Anyways, I don't have credit card anymore. So I only go with cash and I buy what I can pay for. Nice. And that has been working for me.
Yeah. Use a cash envelope for your groceries, guys. Number 2, tracking your spending. Let's be honest. It's actually much harder to track your spending when you've been tapping and swiping your cards all day. With cash, the math is simple. Once your wallet is empty, you're done. You can visually see how much money you have left in your wallet. But on the other hand, with cards, it's easy to lose track of your spending. You swipe here, you tap there, and before you know it, you're overspending, right? Imagine giving yourself $200 in cash for a weekend trip. You can physically see when that money is running out, so you tend to make smarter decisions. But if you rely on cards, by the time you tap and you're swiping all weekend long, you've probably spent like $400 without even realizing it.
Yeah, that has actually happened to me several times. When we're going on vacation, going on road trip, or we're going to Mexico, I'm always the one who's handling money, right? So gone are those days when we spend credit card. I just keep tapping, I just keep swiping. At the end of the day, we spend more than what we envisage for. But ever since we've been spending cash, I just take, for example, we're going on a road trip. I just go to the ATM, get $1,000, get $2,000, whatever we intend to spend. That's what we're spending. By the time we're back, we might even come back with some few cash. That spending cash it's really a big deal, guys.
Yeah, it's powerful. Yeah. Cash is king.
So guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, why don't you go ahead and subscribe and let us know in the comment section what has really resonated with you with the topic we're talking about. Right now, this is number 3, spending limits and budgeting. When you spend cash, you are forced to stick to a limit, but with card, not so much at all. Cash keeps you disciplined, guys. If you only have $50 in your pocket, you can't spend more than that at all. But with credit card or your debit card, especially credit card, it's easy to spend over your budget because you have access to more funds. You're just spending numbers. And with numbers, you think you don't have any limits. This often leads to overspending, can lead to debt. Take, for example, let's say you have $50, you're going on a date with your girlfriend or with your buddy, or you're going out with your wife. You said you've decided to spend just $50. When you go with cash, you don't spend more than that $50. But when you go with credit card or you go with your debit card, that's when you want to have dessert, you want to have extra latte, you want to have 1 or 2 things extra that you didn't budget for. So guys, it pays more to spend cash rather than spending using your card to tap here and to swipe all over the city.
Okay, just so you know, when you're going out with your wife, please don't be stingy. Spend the money, okay?
Yeah, it's actually good not to be stingy when you want to go on a date with your wife. You want to spend, but then you still have to budget for it. So long as it goes into your budget, into your guilt-free spending. If you haven't seen in one of our video, we actually did that. We actually explained how you can budget for your guilt-free spending. We can link up that video for you so you can go and watch it. According to Dave Ramsey, credit cards create a false sense of security. You think you have money than you do, which leads to financial trouble down the road. Number 4, credit card rewards versus real savings. Guys, as for me, I don't deal with credit cards no more. Take, for example, I found one of my credit cards this morning, and this is what I did after paying off all my debt, because credit card will lead to debt. This is what I did to all of them all. Cut them off and get done with it. Credit cards company, they love to sell you on points, and the cashback, but are they really worth it? Are they really worth it? Think about it, about the points.
I think it depends, actually. It depends. I don't mind earning credit card rewards, to be honest. However, you have to be able to track your spending, and also you can't keep accumulating points at the expense of piling up credit card debt. Remember, credit cards or any balance on a credit card is actually a high interest debt, right? So it's very, very important that you're not chasing after travel reward points while piling up credit card debt. It doesn't make any sense. So you have to be very savvy, and you have to make smart financial decisions if you actually want to earn credit card rewards. I don't mind them.
Actually, my wife, she's of the point of her earning rewards and points for traveling and all that. For me, it's a no. I spend what I have. Rewards can be tempting, guys, but research shows that people who chase reward often spend more than they would otherwise. Why is this? Because you justify spending by thinking you are getting something in return. No. However, saving money by spending less, especially with cash, it's more reliable way to keep your finances in check. Let's say you're buying a new TV right now and you have about $800. You want to buy a 60-inch TV, but because they say you get 2% cash back, so you be like, let me just go for 80 inches. and that will cost you about 2 grand. Say you want to get 2% cash back for that. That is not a wise spending. Why don't you just buy whatever your cash can buy? You might just choose to buy a cheaper model and save more on overall. And we've been talking about investing. This is part of ways you can cut back on spending and invest more.
Number 5, interest and debt risk. This one is a no-brainer, guys. Cash doesn't come with interest charges, but cards do. See, if you don't end up paying your credit card bill in full at the end of the month, guess what? You'll be charged with interest payments.
Sure.
And sometimes they can be as high as 20% or more. Cash, on the other hand, doesn't carry this risk, right? You're only spending what you have. So there's no risk of any debt piling up. For example, you swipe your credit card for a $200 shopping spree, but you don't pay it off right away. Over a few months, interest adds up, and surprisingly, that $200 leads to $250 or even more that you have to pay back. But with cash, this is not even possible because you spend your $200 and that's it. There's no surprise cost later.
I don't like surprises at all, at all.
This guy, no credit cards for him.
So there you have it, guys. 5 key differences between spending cash and swiping or tapping your credit card or your debit card. While card offer convenience, cash brings discipline and emotional awareness.
So what about you? Are you more of a card tapper or swiper, or do you spend more cash? Let us know in the comment section below. If you don't know how to budget, or you're trying to meet some financial goals in your life, we'll link up a video where we talked about how to make a zero-based budget so you can pay off your debt or reach your financial goals faster. If you have not subscribed to this channel, come on, join the family. Like this video, it helps with the algorithm. And until the next video,
bye.